Yo, what's up, everybody? Good morning. Let me know if you can hear me good. It's raining right now, so you might hear rain hitting the top of my roof. Hunter, what's up, man? Mr. Metz, what's up? CSL, how you doing? Morning, Hunter. Oh, we got Ghost in the house. I knew I added him to the thumbnail for a reason. What's up, Gus?
I was almost late, or I am late.
Yeah, you're good, dude. Forgive me if I say what a lot to you. It's raining here. I don't know if you can hear it.
Yep.
So sorry, and guys, sorry if the audio is a little iffy today. I'm an audio guy, and it bothers me when it's bad. But this is what I got to work with until I finish insulating my ceiling here. CSL, what's up, man? We actually should have Mets RC here in the shop soon. He's actually on his way here now. James, what's up, buddy? So what are you guys doing today? Anything fun? Gus, you working on anything? Doing anything this weekend?
Um, I'm not working on anything. Actually, I might have to do that one video. I might have to put in body. Um, but then
Gus, can you? I don't know if it's just me, but you're breaking up for me. Can you maybe your mic a little closer?
how's that? Is that any better?
Yeah, that's perfect. That's way better.
Okay. Yeah, it might be my cord too. If you can't tell, my cord here, I repaired it. Sometimes it wiggle it and it messes up.
It's like those old school headsets that you used to use with a Walkman, and you have
Yeah.
to turn the wire a certain way. It's
Yeah.
gonna listen.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm just gonna hit the local track. Use that JDO. Hell yeah, dude. That thing is sick. Clean the XRT and changing diffs on 30° north. Hell yeah, James. Today I'm just gonna clean up the 8XT. If you guys watched that video, I got went up this morning. Absolute love this nitro, and again, it's set up for bashing with thicker diff weights. And around that track, even though the track's not done yet, it's night and day different, dude. Running a kit on that versus like any RTR. I don't know if you watched the video, but I think even in the video you can tell like, wow, okay, this is way different, you know? But again, what are you doing today, Gus? Sorry, again, you were breaking up when you were telling us.
Yeah, probably going to be messing around with the Vesla, and then maybe I might take a trip over to Walmart and see if they have something or body I found that would be pretty neat on the Baja. So I'm going to check that out too, maybe.
Hell yeah, dude, that's gonna be sick. Yeah, I need to do that Vesla. If you guys know, I broke that pull start, but when I went to take it off, it reset. So I think I'm going to run that broken pull start for a while. I'm trying to conserve funds because I got some things happening with the house and stuff. But I think she should be okay. Anything new on the track? Not yet, Hunter. If you guys can't tell, it's raining right now, so I'm not going to be doing any track work this weekend. I really need to get some dirt here. I know I have the property. I can get like a borrow pit, but I really don't want to dig anywhere on my property because the wooded areas I'm going to leave wooded and not just have a hole that I have to fill in or just let it fill with water and turn into a sinkhole. So my best bet is to get some dirt. The last time we chatted, I changed my C hub on my XRT, then hit a local construction site. Hell yeah, dude. Very nice. Yeah, the XRT is a fun truck, man. That again, I was looking at that Mini again, man. That Mini XRT. Gus, you weren't here last week, right?
Nope.
What have you looked at the Mini XRT at all?
Not really.
No. We went over it last weekend. It honestly looks pretty cool, man. And the price, again, I know everything's changing and stuff, but that Mini isn't bad price wise, and the way it looks. Like, I'm a big fan of the big one, so eventually I want to get the Mini, but obviously I'm not in the market for anything new anytime soon. So
Yeah, I'm not sure what I'm going to be getting. I have so many projects laying around. I've just got to start. I got to do them. I've got all the parts to do all the different builds. I just got to do them.
yeah, that's like me. Like, I stopped and looked. I was like, man, I got stuff broken. I got stuff to work on. Like, I gotta stop getting new stuff and get the stuff I have running first. 3,200. 3. So I'm just putting some batteries in storage right now. Boom. Mini XR2. Wait, what? Yeah, James, check it out. The Mini XR2 looks sick. I definitely want to get one at some point. Obviously, the green came out yesterday. I seen someone posted a really short video of it on the back of a full-size XRT. It's a cool little truck, man. Yeah, it reminds me. It reminds me of the Mini Revo. You know what I mean? And I love the Mini Revo. So, and I like that full-size XRT. So I'm gonna get one eventually, but I can't yet. If I'm talking loud, sorry guys. I feel like I have to because of the rain. So, you got the green one, Hunter? How is it, man? Do you have it yet, or is it still on layaway? Addicted, what's up, buddy? Appreciate that. Yeah, guys, don't forget to smash that like button. And if you don't like it, thumbs down it. Either way, it helps. Much appreciated. I'm going to mute for a hot second because I want to blow this off with the air compressor. If you guys haven't checked this video out, I know not everybody's into nitro, but this thing is a beast. And this thing will do wheelies and backflips easily. In the video, it didn't do them that well because it's not really tuned well. It's still tuned for New Jersey, not Florida. But just to dump fuel in it and run it, I love this truck. Dude, it handles so good on that track too. Like, this is probably one of my favorite rigs. And I know it's a nitro, but dude, it's so much fun to run. So I'm gonna mute real quick. Let me get this dirt off of here. We got Mets RC in the shop. Dude, it's nuts. So me and Mets have known each other for a while now, and it's the first time we met in person. So again, sorry if it's too loud. It is raining. Yeah. It's nuts in here.
It's not really raining that bad outside.
Yeah,
it sounds way worse.
Yeah, it's way louder. I need to finish insulating, obviously. Getting there. Work in progress, man. Sorry, guys. But yeah, it's crazy to actually see Mets. Yeah, dude, whatever you want. Take them down off the shelf if you want. Yeah, dude, that thing's huge. He's looking at the 5T.
That's bigger than the
Yeah. And the crazy thing is, too, it's not just like a Baja. You know, you take a Baja body off like the one over there. Yeah. It's real skinny in the middle. The side skirts come out like it justifies that body. Yeah. Because like when you take the short push trucks off the Bajas, you're like, oh man, because it's like skinny. But yeah, that thing, it's an animal. That's the 12S Creighton I made, the Mega.
Yeah.
Yeah, you take whatever you want off the shelf. Take a look, man. Yeah, he's looking at the 12S motor, how big those things are.
Coke can motor.
Yeah, it's actually bigger than a beer can. It's insane. It's nuts. You can't spell that. That's all right, man. I have footage of my construction site run, but I felt like I talked too much while running. Dude, post it anyway, James. Sometimes I ramble in videos. Who cares? Post it on up, man. Yeah, when you walked in the shop, I don't know if you noticed, I went into my thing to make sure I wasn't unmuted because I heard myself. I was like, wait, what? I didn't realize you were behind me.
Yeah, I had to turn it down. I had a single dashboard on the bathroom.
That's awesome. Much appreciated. What flavor monster are you drinking? It's the orange dreamsicle. It's honestly one of my favorite ones. They're not good for you, but I needed it this morning. But yeah, what I want to do here is I normally use 3-in-1 in my nitro motors when I'm done, but I don't have 3-in-1 right now, so I'm just gonna put some WD in there. Some people are like, don't use WD and blah 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 blah. Honestly, I've used it for years. It just doesn't last as long as 3-in-1, in my opinion. And even if you watch the old Traxxas videos, they say if you don't have after run oil, just use some WD. It doesn't hurt it. I don't know what you think about that, Gus, but I've never had an issue.
Yeah, I've pretty much always used WD. I did use the 3-in-1 oil when I have it, but do I have any left? Yeah. So it depends. Plus, I like the WD if they sit a while too, because if they do get a little gummy, that WD just cleans them right up and they start turning and good to go.
It's good in humidity too because it's displaces water.
Yep.
So what I do, bench, is I obviously take the glow plug out. It doesn't take much, and the more of this stuff you use, even 3-in-1, if you use too much, you can hydro lock your motor, which all you have to do is take the glow plug out, flip it upside down, run it a little bit, put it back in. But other than that, you're really not going to hurt it. I just do a little spray in there, cycle it a few times. Honestly, perfect thing. I should get my bump box out and bump it a few times, but I just do it by hand most of the time. You just sit at bottom dead center. And then we put this glow. The glow plug actually looks really good. It's got that nice little caramel color, not too dark. With you, yeah, yeah, it works fine. WD is fine for it. Yeah, Hunter, that it's my favorite monster. Oh.
I used to drink the Rockstar. They had one like that, but then they quit making it, so I haven't had Rockstar since.
Some Monster owns another company, Reign, and Reign has the same flavor too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's honestly really good.
Yep. Yeah, that's why that's the only one I ever had because I like the creamsicle, just like cream soda, stuff like that.
Sorry about the mess in here, Mel. I haven't cleaned up in a while.
My garage is the same way.
So now I'm just gonna pull the filter. As you can tell, it's dirty, but underneath is nice and clean. So honestly, what I should do is clean both, but I'm just gonna clean the outer one and just rock the center one still. I actually have brand new ones too, but I just figure I'll run this for a while. It's crazy to see you in person.
So I didn't tell you, it's supposed to be gone. It's supposed to be gone for at least 2 hours.
Yeah, it's the rain. Yeah, it's out here. It's like in the mist. So it'll be like you're getting rain and it's sunny over there.
Yeah. It's the same thing. That's why I watch the radar on.
Oh, yeah. Especially when it's like the hurricanes are coming. I'm like on it, like just staring at it, you know.
My phone don't like doing out here by my house. iPad gets good service.
Yeah, if the door's closed, you get like no service. So somebody said they had the mini XRT on layaway. Were you able to pick it up yet, or is it still on layaway? I don't know if you answered. Sorry. Because I'm really curious to see what like a normal RC dude thinks about it. So again, the inner one's pretty good. I'm just going to keep rocking that at least for another run or two. But I am going to clean this. I actually showed KGM how well this stuff works, and it just melts the dirt off of these. I'm going to show you guys. So it's called PJ1 air filter cleaners for foam filters. And then they have their oil too. And KGM wasn't sure about this cleaner, and I showed him how it literally just melts the dirt off. And he was like, oh crap, I need to get that. So honestly, it doesn't take much. And then you just let it sit. So now that it's soaking in this, you'll actually see the dirt start to like melt off of it. Not yet. You'll soon, dude. I'm curious. I'm actually excited for you. I really want to know what you think when you get that thing. But other than that, like I know some people will say like nitros are a lot of upkeep. Honestly, 90% of the time, this is what I do. Like I'll put some 3-in-1 or WD in it when I'm done. Put it at bottom dead center. Pull the filter off, clean that, and make sure there's no like excess fuel in there, so it doesn't gel up over time. And then I'm good. You know, like you can completely drain your tank and then fire it up and burn up what's left, and then oil it if it's going to sit for for a long time. But that's just how I do it. I've been doing it like that for years. So I have the hiccups. KGM, what's up, buddy? I don't know if this will show up on camera yet, but it's literally starting to melt the dirt off already. Like this spray is crazy. Me too. I'll most likely make a video on it. Hell yeah, dude. You gotta let us know. Obviously, we'll watch your stuff, but I'm curious to see how it does. Ah, man, this rain is insane right now.
Yeah. It looks like a meteor will walk through.
It sucks. And 40, I think they said 40-mile-an-hour winds. Again, sorry if the audio is bad. It's nothing I can do. Metz is here in person. Let me move my fat body. I'll be Mike Metz. It's still blowing my mind.
I'm not that far away, so it should be.
Yeah, really, honestly. Yeah, Metz is only like 3 hours from me or so. Hopefully, when we do a get together, he can come down, come hang out for a weekend. This is nuts. And it wasn't even that bad earlier.
It's gonna get worse here.
Is it really? It might be a short live today if it gets this bad. Go figure. Gus joins and it's a downpour.
Yeah, starting to sound like kind of like a toilet flushing the audio.
Yeah, I'm sorry, guys. Again, I'm an audio guy, and I hate when there's bad audio. I got to figure. I can turn up the noise cancellation, but then it's like real weird. I can try it though. Let's see.
I got the show, huh? Yeah, here I am playing with my toys. I borrowed the motor out of my other EXB, and I got to put it back in there. I got the ADAS system in there, the 160. So what you working on today, KGM?
Can you guys hear me?
Yes, sir.
All right. Give me a sec. Sorry, guys. Again, we have a bad storm happening, so my power just is like, nope, for a second. Gus gets the show. I told you guys, it's not just my show. It's Gus's and KGM's, even though he's always adulting with his kids and stuff. You brought the camper home yesterday? Hell yeah, dude. Yeah, KGM has an epic camper. I'm trying to make him make it into an RC hauler. Just start doing your live stream in your camper. So update on this filter. I don't know if you guys can tell how clean that is already. And I haven't touched it. Not a bad idea. Yeah, right? He can come down to visit. He's got a place to stay, even though he can stay in the house. But yeah, I don't know. This live might only be until like quarter of, just because it's the storm's crazy randomly. I'm past RC alcoholic. I'm a race crackhead. Yeah, RC crackhead. Nothing wrong with that, dude. I would say if your bills are paid and everything's taken care of, why not? You know, you can spend your money on worse stuff.
Oh no!
What are you working on, Gus?
Again. Putting the motor in the my old EXB.
Gotcha.
I stole it out for another project, and then I decided to just order the 800 kV. So I just thrown it back in.
Hell yeah, dude. Again, my lights are flickering, so I might disappear again. But I'm dedicated to try to do these lives every Saturday. Yeah, bills and family first, and after that, you know, treat yourself. I really need to get the Vesla back out too. RPM, what's up, buddy? Sleek, what's up, man?
One thing I would say though about that Vesla is it takes longer to break in than anything I've had before. Like I probably had 4 tanks of gas through it, and by the time I did my last video, I could actually feel from the time I started driving it until the time I was done that it gained power. It was kind of weird.
Oh yeah. Again, sorry for the bad audio. Let me see. I might be able to adjust this. Give me a second. Is that better?
Yep.
Man, this software is insane.
Yeah, I can't hear the rain even a little bit.
Beautiful. I just got to remember this when it's not raining to turn this back off because it gets way too quiet.
No, it sounds really good.
All right, beautiful. Audio fixed. Hey, guy, look who's behind my fat body. I'm a mess. That's just chilling. God, what are you getting into today, man? You do anything for the weekend RC related? I know you're always working on something. Not much. About to take the Losi Pro Moto later. Hell yeah, dude. I need to get mine back out. I have it up there. I still haven't made a video on it yet. Camaro. Yeah, I remember when the RC guy did live streams. Hell, I remember when he used to actually look at the chat and talk to us.
Instead of ramble on.
That's when we were allowed to be on those things. Now, Mr. Big Shot, you know, I'm surprised he's gracing us with his presence today. If I could teach the world, whole wide world, you have to have RC, right? Yeah, I think everybody should at least run one. I still think everybody should own at least one Nitro. Because once they're running, man, they're so much fun. Yeah.
It really is a whole different.
Yeah, it is a whole different world. And
You get tired of one, take the other one.
yeah, and don't get me wrong, the first one to admit it, you get those days when you just, I've literally taken them because I wouldn't run and just threw them. And just like, you know, I'm going to come back to that later. Wait like 2 hours, come back, and it fires right up. You're only here for Gus. I don't blame you. He's the brains.
Only here for me. The guy that doesn't do nothing and just sits here.
Gus is the brains, Kyle's the wild card or KGM, and I'm the looks, obviously.
And you're the voice. You're the best of us at speaking.
Yeah, I do talk. And it's weird too, because I'm an introvert, guys. I don't go to town very often. I don't like to leave my property. Like, I don't people very often. I keep my circle very small and my beer cold. That's it. But yeah. And now that this thing is all soaked up and stuff, all I have to do is hit this with some water, and the rest of this will just come right off, and you're good to go. That stuff is so good. For foam filters, I swear by it. And their filter oil, I use on my 2-strokes and my nitros. Like, it's good stuff. You can get it right from DDM.
Yeah, you can get it from most motorsports places that sell 4-wheelers and dirt bikes too.
Oh, really?
Yep, that's where I had mine from because of my 4-wheelers and stuff. That's what I use on the filters because it's so easy to clean. You just done.
Yeah, this stuff just melts right off, man. First time in the tubes, yeah. We gotta get Metz making videos again. Metz, if you don't know Metz, go check out his channel because he has the best opening of any RC channel.
And if you're just going for that, it's worth it.
yeah. It's honestly, his videos are good, but man, that opening is by far the best. Your MGT8 is what you're talking about. Before I tuned it, it gave me the shingles. I almost shot it. Yeah. They can be extremely frustrating. 100%. There's been countless nitros I've either kicked or thrown. But man, once they're running, they are so much fun. They really are. And again, this one wasn't even tuned for that video. I just threw fuel in it and stuff. It can backflip way better than it did in that video. But just to throw fuel in it and stuff, man, so much fun. I need to get the what's it called? The Savages back out too. And I have that one Revo 3.3 with a 4.6 in it. And then I have my old man's old Revo 3.3 down here that I kind of want to rebuild.
You made one video on that 4.6 one, right?
Yeah, one or two, yeah. And that 4.6, I stripped out one of the rear axles.
Yep. Yeah, I couldn't remember what you did, but it just quit driving, and you never said what was broke. It was the axle, huh?
Yeah.
That's something I got to drive again. I have not driven my Revo since last spring. Yeah.
They're fun, man.
Yep.
And if I swear, like for $500, you get everything. All I have to do is add fuel. Even has a Bluetooth module. Like, you really can't beat it. And nobody except like one or two other companies has something that you just dump fuel in.
Yep.
And say what you will about that easy start, but I like it, man. Like, I know you can put a bump box, there's better power and blah, blah, blah. But out of the box, ease of use, you can't beat it.
Nope. And
they make it almost stupid proof. Like, hey, if this light's not up, you either don't have enough juice or the glow plug's bad.
Yep.
You know?
Yep. Yeah, that was the best thing. You can see when the glow plug's bad when you go to start it, because then you're not sitting there messing around with it forever.
Or the, what's it called? And I have like one or two on pull starts. They're okay, but when they're not starting, you're literally ripping the skin off your fingers going.
Yep. Yeah, and usually the only issue with those is that one-way bearing, and then you just change it, and it's good to go again for a while.
Yeah, I have like one or two brand new ones just sitting there because eventually it will go bad. But hell yeah. Did Guy ever say what he was getting into?
It's Camaro.
He said I caught a Metz in the wild. Oh yeah, Camaro. That's what he said. Only it takes. It's late at night. No one can hear you. Yeah, for real. That's like when I got that new Savage. It came with a pull start, and dude, my fingers. I had like no skin on my fingers. So I ended up getting that back plate so I could use the drill to start it because that was a bear.
Yeah, my 8T, that thing was probably the hardest starting, or no, I lied. The Kyasha was the hardest starting one. Man, that pull start on that thing.
That's like especially when they're not broken in yet and that
Yep.
pinch is super tight. Ugh. But like you said, once they're running, man, they're fun. Honestly, probably one of the nicest tuning and easiest starting ones I've had is that one that's in that buggy I have. That it's the Dragon. I forget who makes the motor, but it's the something Dragon. That motor was started right away, tunes easily, and once it's tuned, it holds that tune for a while.
Yep.
That's a nice engine.
Aren't those pre-broke in too?
They say they are, but I still did like heat cycles and stuff on it.
Right.
Yeah, the Alpha Dragon. That thing is a phenomenal engine. It's expensive, but I won it in a live stream anyway. Thanks to KGM passing on it. If KGM didn't pass on it, I wouldn't have gotten it. That I was honestly really surprised. You kind of see where the price comes from once you fire it up and the power and the ease of use and stuff. You're like, okay, I can see why they're priced the way they are. KGM wants to know if you check the nuts on that. You're nuts.
If I check my nuts, not yet.
Dude, that had us rolling in like 2 streams ago, guys. It's like a throwback to a different stream.
That's because my nuts were loose.
Out of nowhere, Gus goes, "You guys check your nuts?" Like, yeah, every morning. Stupid childish stuff, guys. We're honestly just grown men that plays with toys and laugh at fart humor.
Yep, gotta have a sense of humor.
Can't take yourself too serious, man. So I refuse to argue with people about toy cars on the internet. Matt, you want a water or something? No, I'm good. You good?
I lost my screws.
Mine are still there. There you go, James. See, now you're getting it. I wish I was big enough to be able to have like shirts, and that would definitely be one. Did you check your nuts? And just put hashtag and put your YouTube link on the bottom of the shirt. You guys check your nuts.
There you go. That'll be the first. What do you call it? Merch.
Yeah, you go. That'd be an awesome hat.
Yep.
Yeah. But I don't know what I'm going to do for a video next week. If you guys have ideas, shoot them out to me because I had a lot of fun running this Nitro. I kind of want to run another Nitro. I forgot how much fun they were. I got so focused on other things. Honestly, I might get that Revo out with the 4.6. Who knows how that's going to start. I also want to. So M2C have a brace. I think they're out. They might not be yet, but it's like an aluminum brace for the bottom of the rear of the Creighton and the Outcast. So what I might do is take the Outcast off the wall, rebuild that, put the new M2C parts on it, put my power plant back in it, and get the old girl back out. She needs a whole rebuild though. I need to get bearings for it. I gotta do it a good once over. That thing's been beat the snot out of. So I don't even know what I just said there, but I might rebuild that and get the old girl back out because that thing's a beast. I wish I didn't have none nuts make babies. Nuts make babies. Yeah.
Yeah, nuts make headaches. Oh no.
I just have one on the back of the black shirt. Mine are still there. Yeah, right. Yours are still there. There, anyone asks what? My nuts. That's actually pretty good. I don't know why they didn't go in chat yet. But yeah, that would actually be a really cool merch thing. Maybe one day we'll have merch. You know, just keep plugging away at this thing.
Yeah, one day.
I do want to that logo I've been working on. I just want to add the YouTube symbol to it, and I do want to make some stickers and get them sent out to a few people. Obviously, not sell them. I'm not like at that point, but just have some stickers out there would be cool.
Yep.
And honestly, put them on my rigs and stuff.
Yeah, I've been working on my logo too. I've got it close to where I think I want it. But every time I make one and then I sit and then I'm like, well, and then I change my mind and I change it again. And
yeah, I kind of like where mine's at. It's just I just want to add that YouTube logo and then call it a day. And obviously, I'm sure down the road it'll get retweeted and remade. But going this long without a logo, I just think it's about time I should probably figure that out.
Yep.
Really? I use ChatGPT. That wasn't out yet. I actually still have your old stickers with
I
flames.
think I have a couple left for that. And I had a ton of them, but
Really?
they're gone.
It's sick. Yeah, Mets had he sent us out some stickers back in the day.
Yep, I still have those.
Like a person
Yeah,
actually make them.
yeah, it's like cheating now. What's out? But I just need to find. I just have to find a company that actually make me a sticker.
Yeah. Oh, that's easy. They're
Yeah.
all over.
Yeah.
And they're actually not too bad on.
Really? Yeah, because I never really looked into it. So
They're really. It's surprising how cheap they're.
well, I know.
Especially if you get the cut out ones instead of getting the regular square, because the square ones or rectangle ones are cheaper. But if you get like KGM, it's got a little bit of a.
Yeah,
They cost a little bit more, but not that much.
because I know. I'm pretty sure Addicted to RC has a sticker maker. So
I used to. I thought I moved in front of the camera, but I did the opposite.
yeah, you moved out of the camera. I didn't say nothing because I was like, oh, maybe you don't want to be on camera. So guys, that's Mets RC right there. He's always in the chats. His YouTube debut back after years.
Yeah, it's been a minute.
Do I have a Facebook channel? No, I don't. I want to work on that too. I do have an Instagram. I started. It's not. I really don't. I'm working on trying to figure out how to post on there more often. But I think I only have like 7 or 8 followers right now. The one little short thing I put up there has like 1,300 views, which isn't crazy, but it's something. So if you want, you can follow that. I do want to work on I might try to make like a Saturday Morning RC's Facebook group. So like the stuff we talk about here, you're like, hey, I'm getting this or that. You can post there like, hey, this is what we were talking about. This is what I got. Or if you have a problem, like I can't help you, but Gus can. Gus is the brains. So yeah, like stuff like that I think would be cool. It's a little more interactive. So like I love talking to you guys, but that way you can also be like, hey, this is the new rig I just got. You know what I mean?
Yep. Yeah, because it's kind of hard for them to share here with, can't post pictures and stuff.
Yeah, which is ridiculous. I can see if they make it so like mods have to okay a picture before it's in chat. That would be cool. But it's like with links. It would be a good, yeah. I'll work on that this weekend at some point. 10 followers now. CSL, appreciate it, buddy. Like I said, I'm just trying to take this a little more seriously now. Hence why the beginning of the stream was so loud with the rain, because I'm trying to do consistent live streams every Saturday. Post RC videos every Saturday morning. So we're getting there, man. Slowly growing it. It's crazy to go Like I watched like my first video from a few years back. I was like, damn. You can tell how you slowly get more comfortable. CSL, what are you getting into this weekend? You've been here since like day one. Man, that mini XRT really has me thinking. Once everything's like finished up, or what I'm having get done and stuff, I think I'm gonna have to get one of those. I'm really curious to see like what else is gonna come out because other companies are working on stuff. So honestly, I really think Traxxas should make an 8S e-Revo. I don't think they ever will, just because the XRT is kind of that spot. But like a big 8S Revo, I think would be sick.
And the suspension setup in that big of a platform
would be sick.
Bad.
Yeah, I think something like Metch. I don't know if you guys can pick up Metch when he talks, but he said something that big with that suspension setup would be badass, and I completely agree.
Even if it did turn out to be a dud, even if there was a lot of issues with the suspension, just the idea of them working,
Yeah,
at least getting the first one.
Yeah, it would be absolutely nuts. Like you said, even if they tweak it and stuff and do like a version 2 and stuff, but I really think they won't do it with the XRT because that's like kind of not the same, but kind of has that spot now.
They would spend so much money on recreate, because they base the XRT off the X-Men.
Yeah.
So they would have to change so many of their machines that create those parts.
Yeah.
It'd be really expensive, but
yeah,
I think it's worth it.
I think it would be too. I think it'd be sick. And honestly, I don't think the e-Revo 2.0, the one up there, I don't think it got enough attention. I think that's a very underrated truck. It's that thing's an absolute beast, man. What part of the country is everyone from? I'm from New Jersey, but I live in Florida now. Typical Jersey person. James, you're from Wisconsin? Nice.
I'm from Wisconsin. What?
There you go. I wasn't sure if you want to say that, so. You've been wanting an 8S Revo for years? Dude, same. Metch from Florida, lives in Alabama now. Metch is only like 3 hours from me, which is convenient. Hopefully we could do some meetups and hangouts.
I grew up on Howard.
Did you? Oh, wow. He grew up an hour from me. South? Southeast. Gotcha. Milwaukee. Yeah, you don't see a lot of people from Wisconsin. Now that like someone said that, unless I just brain dead.
It's even a state.
Yeah, you do forget it's a state, man.
Yeah, main reason is because like people don't go through it. It's in a stuck by a lake, so you can't get to it and you can't go through it, so you got to go around it pretty much. So
yeah.
Plus, the RC community in Wisconsin is like zero compared to what it used to be. It used to be really big, but now there's very few people I find that are actually in it anymore.
That's sad. Not a lot of people in Wisconsin RC. James, you're an hour away from James. Hour or two. Yeah, dude, you guys got to meet up somewhere and do some bashing. Meet in the middle. It's crazy how many people like. I met Metz on RC Guy Garage's lives, and he's here now. You know what I mean? Gus, I met through that, and we talk every day. KGM, he came here a few months back and hung out. Like, met him through YouTube. It's crazy. It's pretty cool, man. You meet some cool people. You meet some turds too, but there's turds everywhere, you know. Yes, no RCs in Wisconsin. It's sad. You guys should start a little get together, or like a group or something, and try to get some dudes and ladies and do some runs.
Yeah, the only real place there is a lot of it is down in like the Sheboygan area. There's pretty popular. They have the big air show there. They got all that stuff going on down there. They have a huge hobby shop. It's like a Walmart. I forget what
That's
it's called,
awesome.
but yeah, that's a cool place to go.
Is that a far drive for you?
Sheboygan's about 2.5 hours from me, 2:45, something like that, because I'm way up north.
You currently live in Louisiana, but you're from Milwaukee. That's sick, dude. I still think it's crazy. Everybody's just front. It still blows my mind that we like hit go live. We just have people from all over hanging out. SRE Customs, what's up, man? How you doing, buddy? Welcome. Pretty crazy. Oh, it's actually almost an hour in already.
Yep.
Yeah, we're gonna end it soon. Sorry for the very beginning for the people that were here. That rain was nuts, and I forgot I can just tweak my settings so it doesn't happen. So the rewatch is gonna be rough.
It's amazing
live
to
and
me
learn.
how it's amazing how good that works. Like it's completely gone. Like no rain at all.
Yeah, it's a broadcast software. Comes right on the laptop. I think you need a 30 series or better, or a 20. It might be a 20 series card, graphics card, or better for it to work, which is ridiculous because a 1080 Ti. Sorry, I'm going to nerd out here for a second. A 1080 Ti should be able to do this with no issue. But when they released the new cards, they made it like you have to have the new card to make it work. So I think you have to have a 20 series or better. So it was just their way to make people have to upgrade. Lotus, what's up, buddy? We're actually winding down, man. We're going to end it in a few minutes. Hopefully the rain stops soon. It looks like it's slowing down. It always sounds worse in the shop. Nothing much, man. We on the XRT, that video that went live, the nitro I ran, I just took the glow plug out, put some WD-40 in the motor or engine. I'm going to keep saying motor because I know motor's electric and engine has fuel. But when you get a motor rebuilt in your truck, you know, like I'm going to say motor. If you don't like it, oh well. Like I'm not going to keep correcting myself.
Yeah, and if that's what people say a lot, but if you actually look up the definition, either one is it's basically the same thing.
Yeah, so we're going to stick with same motor. Better than ever? Hell yeah. Absolutely sucks how far apart we are from each other. I was super nice to run with y'all. Yeah, I know, I agree. But maybe one day we get big enough, we could do a meetup somewhere, you know. Obviously KGM, Gus, Mets are always welcome here, but no offense to everybody, but I don't want a bunch of people at my house, you know. But we'll figure something out for sure. Do like a meet, even find like an RC event that we can all just meet up at. You know what I mean? That'd be cool. I know a few RC events were canceled recently, but you know, stuff happens. So we'll figure something out. That's understandable. Yeah. And like I said, I like you guys and stuff, but just having a bunch of random people in my house, and obviously I don't have a big house, so my shop's almost as big as my house. Exactly, RC event. Yeah, so we'll figure out like whenever another RC event comes around, maybe we'll do like hey, we're doing. I guess we'll call it a meet and greet, which is weird. That makes it sound like I'm important or like we are real big, but we're not. Just like we'll make it like just hang out and break stuff because Lord knows I'm good at breaking stuff.
Yeah, consider it like a community meet and greet, so everybody can get together that hangs out on here and stuff like
Yeah.
that.
That'd be sick. What if we bring tents? Yeah, honestly, that's what I want to do. Like for the people, like the mods and a few of my friends, just have a weekend of just you have a camper, bring it down. You have a tent, we'll just hang out on my property and just break RC cars and race each other, drink beer and burn stuff. Like it's a good American time, you know? Yeah. Mets is down. Yeah, dude. I have the smoker, I have grills, we're good to go. But we're about like an hour in. This is where I like to keep it. You guys don't know Gus's Custom Creations, go check him out. Again, we got to figure out a time, me, you, KGM, and a couple other guys where we can get you guys streaming at the same time. I know I keep saying that, but we gotta find a time where we can all just test it, because we don't want to just go live and have everybody go live and something crashes. So we kind of want to test it, and because the goal is to have KGM and Gus stream at the same time. Again, because this isn't just my show, it's their show too. But we got to figure out a way we can all stream at the same time. Oh hell, not at the house. A huge ass patch of dirt in the middle of nowhere is perfect for me. Oh, beer. Yeah, exactly. How do you like the new Vesta? I think it's sick. It needs some things. I think Gus agrees too. The carburetors kind of poop on them. I actually have a carburetor put in there. The tires really are not that good, at least for my area. But other than that, I think it's a hell of a lot of fun to run. And the suspension, me and Gus were talking about it, like the way it handles whoops and like stuff. It's a really nice suspension.
Yep.
Sergeant J's got one too. Go check out Sergeant J.
Oh, look at that. He's in the house.
Oh yeah, Sergeant J just showed up.
Yep.
But sorry, Sergeant J, we're actually going to end it here, I think, because again, I'm trying to keep these around an hour. Plus, we got Mets here. I got to help him move some stuff, and then we're going to hang out. You know, because it's the first time we met in person. So I'm going to end it like I always do. Wherever you are in the world, have a good morning, afternoon, or night. And Gus is a man of few words, but if you have anything before we end it.
Nope, I got nothing.
I love it because I love putting him on the spot because you can tell he's like, no. So I'll catch you guys next time. Again, next Saturday, 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. We'll find something to work on and we'll have a video up. Catch you guys soon.
Later.